All right, folks, it's Friday. It's almost 3 p.m. Oh, son of a gun. Let me tell you something. I learned at a very early age. Sounds like I had a morbid childhood. I didn't. I had a fantastic one. Farm kid. Learned at an early age. Prepare for the best. Expect difficulties. A lot of you thought I was going to say, prepare for the best, expect the worst. No, I don't want to live that way. Expect difficulties, have a plan A, B, and hopefully you don't need it, but a C. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. I'm raking. I'm probably I'm an hour away from being done, not even. This entire part of the field has been raked. Folks, this ain't no cinch. I'm going to tell you that right now. Had kind of a bad morning. All my ducks were in a row. I got done with everything real quick. Went back to mowing. Not only finishing a little bit of this field here, but going and hitting the other field. Well, as you see, I have some standing corn stalks over here. I didn't make but about 3 or 4 rows, and the middle section of that 15-foot batwing mower absolutely exploded. And I knew that was going to happen because it's a borrowed piece of equipment. So anyway, I haven't gotten the phone call yet with the price, but he's getting it all ordered. There's no doubt in my mind it's going to be it'll probably be under $1,000, but anyway. So of course I changed courses. The mower is out of commission right now. I will not use my disc bind on this stuff. Now I'm going to say something kind of rude, but I'm going to explain it. I will use a disc bind if I have to on my remaining 10-12 acres of corn that's going to be shelled, because it's my field. I know what I got in there, and most importantly what I don't have in there. This belongs to the big dairy. They have no choice, just like many others, bigger operators. This is just disked. It's usually double disked and then planted. Unlike my fields, because I have a little more time, you know, I don't have 2,000 acres that I'm looking at here. Mine was, of course, obviously rolled, rocks picked, and then rolled again. So where am I going here? Anyway, it's been a bad morning. Trying to make the best out of it here. I am raking. I am fairly happy with how much product we have sitting here. Trust me, the entire field does not look like this right here. There's some heavy spots and there's some very light spots, but ultimately we have got a pile of product here. I need to stop calling it product and just say a feed source, because that's what this is, folks. To me, this stuff is a feed source. When I caught wind that the cows, a beef herd will eat 75 to 80% of this stuff, that's when this started for me. Let's go in the tractor here. I forgot to put my choke on. Real quick here, we got the new haul in the ProCart 1022 double windrow rake. It's doing a pretty fair job. You're not going to get everything. There's a lot of positives and negatives that I'm learning here. This is a learning experience. Let me first say that I do not choose to do this. I'm doing this because I will be in a feed crisis. That's no joke. When I have more time, I'll explain my feed, where I went wrong, where my pencil should have been just a little more sharper. And of course, I'm going to blame it on those damn Holstein heifers that I'm custom raising too, that they're going to be thrown in there. This is more of a feed source than anything. double windrow rake. I'm getting off track here, and it's because I'm a little on edge here today. Cost myself a pile of money this morning. It's nature of the beast. I knew what I was getting into. It's nobody's fault. It's mine. Okay. It'd probably prove. Now I'm using this rake because this is what I have. Understand here that we're using a lot of tools, a lot of implements. We're using them for a purpose that they were not made for. One of them being this rake. This is not a heavy-duty, high-capacity rake. It's a beautiful rake for hay. It's doing a pretty fair job here. I'm pretty proud of it. A heavy-duty, high-capacity would be much better. I am leaving behind a pile of material extra. That's the negative. The positive is it's alleviating a lot of the dirt, a lot of some of the stones that a high capacity will grab because they're made for hay. They're not made for a bed of corn stalks laying on soil. I don't know how else to say it. I don't rehearse these videos, folks, so just bear with me. This field is rougher than a cob. Pun intended. That was funny. The positive, the negative is that I'm down and out right now. Because I am who I am, I'm going to attempt to double windrow rake that other field without it being mowed. I guarantee it's going to be a failure, but I'm going to try it. One lonely farmer, I've been paying a lot of attention to him with his corn stalk baling he's been doing, which of course I am nowhere close to even mirroring what he's doing, or equipment too, by the way. He made a comment a few videos ago saying something about how the corn stalk row acts almost as a snow fence for this material. He couldn't be more spot on. It really does. How do you delete that? By putting your mower down lower. It's a catch-22. You need to get your mower down lower and get these rows of cobs that are sticking up, stalks, excuse me. But at the same time, you don't want to damage your equipment. It just depends what kind of ground you're on and everything else. I'm gonna go slow as hell baling this. Here's the other positive, if I didn't say it already. A lot of material out here. I did have an unspoken goal of about 300 to 400 bales in total. I will not achieve that because of the time of year, the fact that I got that major breakdown, the time that I have, or the lack thereof. If I had to guess, and I'm going to go ahead and make a fool out of myself, I bet you there's over 100 bales here. So that's real good. And we'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe I can get those parts in ASAP. They're being ordered through a very good gentleman with a very good business in town. He is Ace One. We'll see if I can get back in business. I don't know. The good news is that even though there was a lot of damage to the batwing mower, it's all interchangeable stuff. There is nothing happened to the gearboxes. Oh, thank God. Shafts, anything else. Basically, it was a part that I guess I'll just say was made to break. And boy, she broke. And I can't find it. The part that broke along with 2 blades. Maybe I'm lucky that I'm even talking right now here today instead of that going through the damn window. I cannot find it, and I have to. I do not want this farmer to find it on their own in the springtime. No way. So anyway, plan for the best, expect difficulties. Mr. Know-It-All. Okay. Happy Friday. Bear with me, this field is rough. So anyway, I will go ahead and say this first and foremost. I do not choose to do this just because there's a reason behind it, and that is number one, feed source, which I need to really do a video on and explain myself. What we need to do is do a calm video at the table here one night with maybe some hay friends and have a little conversation. Then of course some bedding as well. The one thing I am very happy about is the farm that I kind of made this agreement with is not doing anything out of the ordinary or special. They're combining the way that they always do. So if in the event I can't pick up the the 3 fields that I planned on picking up, no harm, no foul. The harm is on me because I'm not getting what I wanted to as far as, you know, the amount of bales. But who knows, maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe there's 200 bales here. Hell, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. That's a fact, Jack. I really don't know what else to say. She's been a bear. It's been a very busy day. I swear to God, I've probably had 50 phone calls already. Not only farm related, all the parts and pieces that I have to order. Of course, I had to call the owner of the mower and tell him about it. Thank God he's an exceptional human being. He's okay with it because I guess I'd like to say that we're both cut from the same cloth. He knows gosh darn well that I'm going to take care of it. That, and of course he's in the mowing business, and his major part of the year for mowing is obviously over. Actually, major nothing, it's all over. So thankfully, so that's a positive. Positives and negatives. Can't have one without the other, unfortunately, but all we can do is try. So what's the plan now? I don't know. I shared with you this morning that I do have a fear of an abrupt storm coming in, whether it's sleet, snow, or rain, and this stuff freezing. The fact that it's windrowed, I feel a lot better about that, but we'll see what happens as far as the parts go, when they might be here, which it won't be tomorrow. It's not going to be Sunday. It's 3 o'clock. I got 1 more hour and I have to go do chores. I might try baling this after chores. We'll see. I won't get it all. I'm going pretty slow here, folks. It's for a reason. You can tell how rough this is. Rough, and that rake was not meant to do this, so I'm taking it a little bit easy on it. Boy, I did this almost damn perfect. The fact that I don't actually have windrows to fall like dropped hay, you gotta, yeah, whatever. Blowing a lot of hot air here today. I wish I had more answers for you folks. I wish I had a little bit better explanatory videos, a little better action videos. It's been one of them bear of a days. Kind of doing what I can here. I guess ultimately what it comes down to is you can see what's behind me. I guess that's the main prize. So we'll go from there. happy Friday. Talk to you sooner than later.